So it is, what time? 10 to 7. Just leaving the room up since 4 AM. Obviously we have jet lag. And we're just going to go for a little walk before we go to Animal Kingdom. Yeah, sounds good.
Look at those dogs. There's one dancing, so.
Okay, let's go. Go. We've seen ducks before. We can feed the duck.
I'm gonna be able to do it one day.
Are you stuck?
Yeah. But it's cold.
Daddy's coming.
Yes, I want to see how you get in a hammock. See how
I'm so glad I was filming that. That's not how you get in a hammock. Did you just see in the sky?
A fairy.
A fairy.
And the moon.
a fair
Where's the fairy?
animal.
There's the fairy. Oh.
They're attacking. They're attacking. They're coming to get us. God, one just looked at me.
Let's go.
There's not.
Oh my god, there's more coming.
There's 11 of them. There's 11 of those things. That's where we were earlier. It looks so beautiful. Look at that amazing sound.
That's what I'm going to do.
Make a wish.
Yeah.
Dan, what make a wish?
Oh, the fire.
I wish that I had a pet flamingo.
A pet flamingo. You wish you had a pet flamingo.
Flamingo.
A flamingo.
No, not here today, Sammy. We're going to the shop. So we used a snack credit. Yeah, what'd you get, Josh? Show me the cookie. Oh, chocolate chip cookie.
Here we go. Sam, shut up. Straws.
These are all the planes for Avatar Land,
So
or
cool.
whatever they're going to call it.
The Avatar.
I can see Everest at exactly 8 o'clock. In time for the extra magic hours.
When it said extra magic hours, I thought that meant like after it closed.
Well, sometimes they're in the morning, sometimes they're in the evening.
Cool.
So do you ever remember being at Disney and the fireworks happen and we're about to leave and then you see other people going towards the rides?
Yeah,
That's because they were resort guests.
I
and
was
there
like, why did they get to stay for?
Yeah, there was extra magic hours in the evening, so they scanned their magic bands, I think, to get on the rides. Last time we came, what, they building that car park over there,
Oh, yeah.
and it's all finished now, it's been built. Right up the other end
Right by the
again.
entrance.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, right by the entrance.
Oh, we're very close to the entrance. I think we're the first row, aren't we? I think we are actually the first row of cars. There's no other cars here. We're that early. Never been to a Disney theme park this early before.
Never.
Josh, we are in Peacock Row 1. How are you going to remember that?
By doing this.
Do it again. Peacock Row 1. Get it in your mind.
Peacock 01.
Neil just counted. We are the 23rd car in the car park. There's only 23 other families in front of us.
More people though that stand at the Animal Kingdom lawn.
Animal
There might be
Kingdom.
people that have come on the buses as well. Animal Kingdom!
Oh yeah. Just happened. It was crazy.
So we thought that the extra magic hours started at 8 this morning at Animal Kingdom. Mummy got it wrong. Sorry.
It's okay.
It doesn't open till 9.
I'll wait for another hour.
Well,
I'm gonna go shopping.
about 40 minutes we've got to wait.
I'm gonna go shopping.
Let's go and have a look at that shop. So, even though we got the time wrong, and it doesn't open at 8, it opens at 9. They told us to come back at 9. So we went back to the shop and had a walk around, and when we got back, it was open.
Yeah.
25 minutes early.
What is this, a short cut or a long cut? Or a trim cut?
It's we're going under the cave cut.
Sliding.
Get in front of the snow people. Look at that! It's a tree of life. Still got lots of walls up. Yeah. There you go, family Joshie. There's lots of people here. We're ready for a wild day, aren't we, Josh?
Yeah.
Look at that tree.
Yourself around you, please refrain from smoking.
Tell the camera.
I'm Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Lisa? Harry Potter.
So cool.
What did we just go on?
Alada.
The Aladara. Did you like it? No. Were you scared?
That was amazing.
Joshie loved it.
My
Sammy was scared.
favourite bit was when they like started. Just say this is the time machine. So they were driving, and then they started going like that kind of, and they stopped. You could kind of hear like breathing, and then you just saw the Allosaurus and was like.
Do you ever stop talking?
No. Look at Sue.
Oh yeah, hi Nanny Sue.
Only discovered by the Western world back in 1901. Right. There's one. See way up on the hill on the left? See that red rock wall back there? Hang on, here's one closer. Keep looking up ahead on the left. It's all covered in mud. It's laying down over by the rocks. See it in there? Black rhino. They're kind of rare to see around these days. They've been hit pretty hard by poaching. It is estimated there could be less than 5,000 of them left in the world. Are you seeing the horns? Yeah, those are Ankoli cattle. The horns grow about 5 or 6 feet in length, 16 to 20 feet. What you are seeing here, these are Maasai giraffe. Maasai giraffe, these are a little bit darker in color than the average giraffe, and the pattern on the coat's very jagged looking, very broken up. Some people think it kind of looks like a jigsaw puzzle pattern. Some people think it looks like an oak leaf or a maple leaf pattern. That just depends on what giraffe you're looking at the moment. But you see, it's very, very effective in letting them blend. You know, we're going in elephant country too. Big red clay pit, way up on the hill on the right. Last time around, the elephant herd went up that way, so that's where we're going to go. We're going to see if we can follow along with them and maybe find some more. Cross your fingers again. So across the bridge takes us over to other side of the clay pit, so hopefully we'll be able to find the herd. Now, elephants on the plains, when you see them up close, don't move rapidly. Right. The other right, that way. That, right there. You bounce that, that's good, I got that, hang on. Now, you see a young elephant, the mom is usually very, very close by. Elephant childhood, really almost as long as a human's childhood. Little one stays close to mom for a long time, almost 15 years. Greater flamingo, up ahead by the island. Light pink flamingo, they are the lightest pink flamingo in the species. Greater flamingo get their pink coloring from beta carotene. They get that from the brine shrimp they eat. The flamingo you see that are not so pink, those are the younger ones. They do get pinker as time goes on, but it's going to take time. It can take up to a year, sometimes a little bit longer. Ostrich, look around for ostrich eggs. Despite having wings, of course, ostrich are flightless, not going to fly anyplace, but very fast runners. Running speed on an ostrich over 40 miles an hour. In the center of the hill. And that is a lion. That is a male. You can tell by the mane. Looks like a lioness right behind him. Yeah, she must be on the other side of the rocks. We'll circle around. There could be more up there, too. Keep in mind about lions, though. Male or female, they're all pretty much inactive like this all day in Africa. They use their tusks and their snouts to dig the burrows out. Small legs on a warthog. Don't let that fool you. Their charging speed when they're running is over 35 miles an hour.